Hey guys, I'm going to be filming another book haul for you. I have some stuff from the library, some stuff I got from swap.com, and I also went to another Goodwill. I live in an area where there's like Goodwills everywhere, so I was early to school one day and decided to check out the one I hadn't gone to yet. I'll start with the library books that I got. First off, I got Blockade Billy, a novella. So it's really short. I don't know if you can tell how small this is, but it's really small. I believe it was only like 127 pages. No, 112. I read this in like an hour, if that. It was a cute story if you like baseball. It wasn't anything, I don't know. I think I gave it like 2.5 or 3 out of 5 stars. I don't know. I mean, it was interesting. It kept my attention, but to be honest, I haven't really delved into Stephen King books. This is the first thing I've ever read from him, so I'm sure there's a lot more stuff. Maybe I had too high of an expectation for this, but that's that. I also picked up Fever 1793. This is by Laurie Halse Anderson. I have read Winter Girls and Speak from her, and I loved both of them. She's one of my favorite authors. So I have heard good things about this. I'm probably going to read the short soon. I was going to read this yesterday, and then I picked up something else, so there's that. I also picked up Charlie St. Cloud. This is based off that movie with Zac Efron. It was originally published as The Death and Life of Charlie St. Cloud. The movie looked cute, so obviously if I was going to watch the movie, I would obviously read the book first, so excuse me. So I obviously got this. This was only, hold on, that was an excerpt of another book. 208 picture here too. Maybe it was just in the back. Yeah, I think there was, yeah. There's just like pictures of filming the movie and all that stuff, so. And then the last library book I got is the one I'm reading right now, and it's called Elliot Allagash, and by Simon Rich, and I'm on page 75. So far, this is really good. It's about a dorky kid in high school who doesn't have any friends, and all of a sudden this kid, Elliot, comes to his school, and he's really rich and very popular, and he kind of takes him under his wing. Not to befriend him, but it's kind of like a challenge for him because he's rebellious and he doesn't like school, so his mission is to make him popular and to make people like him, to see if he can do it. So far it's pretty good. It's funny and light. It's a light read. I've read a lot of serious stuff lately, so I kind of wanted to just read something a little lighter. So this is good. I'll probably finish this quickly. Alright, on to the books I got in Swap. I only got 3 books in Swap this week. I'm waiting on like 13 books in the mail, so expect a large book haul coming up. I think I have 8 that I'm waiting for Swap. I ordered 4 off Amazon, and I won a book off Goodreads, so. Okay. The first book I got was from Jessica, Beauty Equals Hate, here on YouTube. We did a swap. She requested to get a book that I had, and I requested Generation Dead by Daniel Waters. And I love this cover. I don't know if you can tell, but her makeup, like, I'm a big makeup person as well as Jessica, but, like, I love her makeup in this picture. It's just so pretty with her bright blue eyes, but I'm looking forward to reading this. I'll probably read this soon. I have so many books in my to-be-read pile. It's atrocious. I have, like, I have just way too many, but I always end up getting books that I really want to read, so all the books that I've had sitting forever seem to stay there for a while. Another book I picked up, blah, 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 was Suicide Blonde by Darcy Steinke, I guess. I had this on my wish list for a really long time. If any of you do the Facebook visual bookshelf, I had it on there for a really long time. I don't even really remember what it's about, but I know I wanted to read it for whatever reason. It's a short book, too. It's only 109. It's a quick read. If you guys want a review on this, I'll definitely do it as soon as I'm done reading it. And then the last book I picked up off swap.com is called All the Numbers by Judy Merrill Larson. And I had never heard of this book ahead of time, but I kind of just read the summary on swap.com, and it sounded really good. It's about a lady, Ellen Banks, whose son James is killed, and she has to be strong for her older son who witnessed the accident and who blames himself for the accident and the death of his younger brother. So it sounded kind of good, kind of a sad read, but it sounded really good, so I'm looking forward to reading that. And then I thought I picked up 4 books. I got picked up. I don't know. I know I picked up 4 books from the Goodwill, but I only have 3 here, but whatever. Actually, I might have picked up 5. I think I did. Well, whatever. If I find the other 2 or I remember what it was, then I'll include it in next week's. But the first book I picked up is The Insiders by Jay Minter. Another light read, kind of just like a high school, I don't know, it says meet the insiders, the coolest, hottest guys in New York City. So, I don't really know what it's about. It doesn't really have a lot of information on the back, but the writing is pretty big. So, I mean, I'll probably read this book really quick too, and it only has 280 pages. Another book I picked up, you guys are probably all going to be shocked, but I've never read this book, and let me take a sip of my coffee. Okay, Laura from Beauty Isn't Skin Deep said this is one of her favorite books, so I saw it and I had to get it, and that's The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. It was in really good condition, and it was only $1, so I decided to pick it up, so just a classic. And then I also picked up this book, which is a bind-up of a whole bunch of different books and authors. One of the books I really wanted to read, so I decided to pick it up. I don't even know if you guys can see this. But it has James Patterson, Sunday at Tiffany's, which is the one I wanted to read. And then the other books I've never heard of, but I figured, what the heck, I'll pick it up anyway. Lisa Scottoline, Lady Killer, The Christmas Promise by Donna Van Leer, and Final Theory by Mark Alpert. So, I mean, it's pretty cool. I've never seen, it's a select editions novel, but it just, like, every book starts like that. It has the cover, and then it just starts, but I don't know. It just seems pretty interesting, so. And it kind of has, like, a afterwards and about the author. Like, I'll show you that. Like, getting to know Lisa Scottoline. But, alright, guys, that's it. I already told you what I'm currently reading. I'm reading the Elliot Allagash book. I just finished Uglies last night, which I absolutely loved. I'm really starting to get into this whole paranormal, sci-fi again. Like I told you guys before, Twilight kind of ruined it for me. I'm more of, like, a romance, realistic. I like medical dramas and, like, that kind of type of book. Anything that has, like, psychological, people with, like, psychological disorders and stuff like that. Those are, like, the books that really I gravitate to. But since I've read Evermore and The Uglies, I'm kind of getting into those type books again. So if you guys have any recommendations, definitely leave them below. I also read Saving Max recently by Antoinette Van Houten, I think her name is. And if you guys... Hey! Shh! Sorry. If you guys like any kind of books dealing with psychology and psychological disorders, definitely pick this up. I gave it a 5 out of 5. It's probably one of the best books I've read all year, hands down. So yeah, definitely pick that book up. And that's it for now. So, yeah. Until the next video, happy reading!